What do you do whenever you struggle, feel depressed, hate your life, wish that things were just a little bit easier? What do you do in those moments when you realize that you can either quit or you can keep moving? What do you choose? Well, you know who I am. I'm going to continue to keep moving forward. So yesterday I made a video discussing that. I really have not enjoyed my life. The past really 20 days, really this entire month of October has been a struggle. September has been really nice until the very end. August was phenomenal. I want to get back to that point. And I think today was a really good first step. You know why? Because for the first time, I have structured my day that feels to be efficient. And although this may change, because you remember on day one on, brand new day one, I said, if I don't end up getting any sort of signed contract by November, I'm going to be looking for a full-time job. Well, it's October 27th, and it doesn't really seem like I'm moving the needle super close to getting a contract signed. So following my word, I am going to have to start finding a full-time job. But that does not mean that I don't make these videos anymore. I am still going to be making progress. I'm still going to find ways to get around this. I just starting to realize that DoorDash is not going to be a sufficient way for me to make all the income I need. Honestly, DoorDash might be nice if I'm looking for a part-time job, for example, and then doing DoorDash as like the second part of my day. I just can't have it be the full part of my day, if you know what I mean. So, just saying. I think it's very important to take note that this is such an important moment of my life. And I thought September was the time where I really started hitting an all-time low. But for some reason, this month of October, it just kept going. I kept not getting appointments. I kept failing at this. I kept failing at that. Good news is I did get a listing appointment this month. So it's not like this entire month was a failure. I was able to talk with for sale by owners. I'm in the midst of talking to one right now. And we're going to keep moving the momentum forward. So we're going to talk about what I did today, because I think today really sets the precedent of what this is going to be like moving forward. And with that, I'll just say this. Woke up at 7 a.m. and I went to the gym. First thing I did in the morning, I worked out. Usually, I'm an evening person. I'm an afternoon person. Usually, I'm in the gym at around 5. Today, I decided to go in the morning, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Because as soon as I got back, I took a shower, and I did about 2 hours of lead generation. I did a lot of lead follow-up, and then I started reaching out to more for sale by owners. After that, is when it started to get a little tricky. Because I had it set out that I was going to be making B-roll shots for my next video for YouTube. And I did make a couple B-roll shots, but I didn't do enough of what I would have liked. So I didn't really do enough of what I would have preferred, but I was able to actually just do the thing, which was fine. I got a couple B-roll shots in of Chatham Hills. Not bad. We're going to get more B-roll shots in tomorrow, but the second half of my day really was moving into the new office. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Keller Williams, the office I'm a part of, we actually changed offices. So we're renting a new place that's like right across the street. My cubicle looks nicer. I don't know if I can show you photos or anything, but the cubicle looks nicer than the one I had before, but I have to pay an extra $85 a month. So that's another expense I'm going to have to take into account. I was also going through a roundabout, and not this monitor that I'm recording on right now, but my other monitor I had in my office, it fell off of my seat, and it hit a little dent, and now there's a giant, a little black mark on my monitor, and there's lines going through. So, it's still usable, but I'm too much of a cheap ass to buy a new one. Who cares? And plus, I can see things just fine. Unless it really starts to get bad, it's not going to be a big deal. But we all got all that stuff established. I'm glad I got that established. So from now on, here on out, I am going to be in the office and not working from home. And we're going to continue to do the same thing tomorrow. And, the thing that I'm really proud of today is I locked in, I made my calls, which I sent voicemails to Brian and Jonathan. So the two people that I've been following up with Brian since the beginning of September. So he is a guy I've stuck to for a long time. Jonathan is the gentleman I met in October. So I've been reaching out to both of them thoroughly. I called them on Friday, no luck. Called them today, no luck. I just saw that Jonathan listed his price and he cut the price down $5,000. Don't know why he would do that. It's like, that could have been $5,000 you could have used for a commission, for example. I don't know. I think it's just ridiculous. Anyway, this is great. This is great. You know why? Because I am starting to get more of a structure on my day. And I wrote down, because I listened to my twin brother, I wrote down and I said, what would my ideal day look like? And it was the waking up early in the morning, going to the gym, going back, focusing on my lead gen, and literally just locking the hell in, locking in until noon. And then after that, I can do my marketing, my social media, and all that stuff. I also limit my social media usage. I really need to get off of social media. Like, I need to stop scrolling through stuff. Because as soon as I see someone that gets another listing or I see someone that gets all this stuff, it's just like, it don't matter. It don't matter. Orange juice. Orange juice, drinking it makes me happy. Orange juice is so much better than apple juice. Anyone who disagrees with me, get out. Apple cider is really good. I really like apple cider. Apple cider is a good one. What's the plan tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? Same thing. Going to the gym, coming back here, taking a shower, getting my work clothes in, driving to the office, lead generating until noon, eating my lunch, which I want to eat my lunch. I want to eat my lunch in the office, but the office is so dirty right now. Like, there's so much clutter and stuff around. My cubicle's nice, so like I have like a good little setup going on, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I should probably eat in the office. Honestly, I don't want to be back here scrolling on my phone, being bored. I'll probably eat in the office and chill out there. Yeah, good day, guys. Genuinely good day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and let's keep up this momentum. Let's keep doing it. I am done making these sad videos. I am so tired of feeling depressed. I'm so freaking done. We're going to keep moving forward, guys. That's how it's going to be. We're going to keep moving forward, keep changing up my strategy, not sticking to a routine, but making sure that I am pivoting when I end up going through these hardships of, for example, what I'm going through right now. And unfortunately, we are going to have to go on the job search. It is what it has to be. But I'm going to figure out to fit in all this time and go to the business meetings on Wednesdays and go to all the sessions and stuff like that and still work. Just going to have to make it work. Just going to have to make it happen. That's all I want to talk about, guys. 8-minute video. Great day. Genuinely, I really am hopeful for the future. And like I said a few days ago, we're going to have rapid growth coming here soon. So stay tuned, guys. Day 87 should be tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.